Hey guys, I hope you're keeping well. I wanted to come on here today because I feel like I need to be honest with you. I started this whole YouTube channel and I wanted to show you the good and the bad and basically to lift the stigma on what it was like to live with a child with autism, because when I started out on this journey there wasn't anyone doing this, and I wanted to see what it was going to be like. I wanted to see the good, I wanted to see the bad, I wanted to be prepared, I wanted to know how I could help my son. And as the program kind of progressed, I kind of every week brought out videos on how to help your child, and I guess I kind of stopped really talking about what Dillon was up to. And the past couple of months have been really difficult because Dillon hasn't been very well. I can cope with anything. I've always said, having autism, it's not, our children aren't sick, it's just a different way of thinking. I can deal with the autism. But since November, Dillon hasn't been very well. He has lost a lot of weight. He has been having a lot of pains in his body. He's been bruising really easy. Some really worrying signs. So we've been going back and forward to the doctors, and trying to get tests from Dillon has been very difficult. Trying to, when he was younger, I did kind of pecs and wrote it all down, did the steps one by one. He doesn't like cream, so you can't put numbing cream on him to get bloods from him. And the older he's gotten, it's been harder and harder because he's 10 now and he's strong. And so in February, I brought him to the doctor again, and they wanted to test for leukemia. So then the whole coronavirus thing happened and the blood test got pulled back, and we tried to bring him in. We tried to go privately. Again, he kicked, he screamed, he punched, he wouldn't let anyone touch him. He was so terrified of the needles, which I completely understand. All my social stories didn't work because he has more understanding now, so it's been really difficult. Anyway, he's been losing weight, a lot of weight, and because he's not been feeling very well, he has been thinking the food is making him sick, so he has basically stopped eating. He's eating very little, and last weekend he refused to eat for the whole weekend. This has obviously been very distressing for everyone, and we ended up taking him into hospital, and we did get the blood test from him. Andrew took him in, not me, because I just felt like I wasn't strong enough, and if I can't hold it together, he'd feed off me. So Andrew took him in. We got some blood tests back. He got admitted into hospital. He had to have an IV fluid put into his arm he was severely dehydrated and a bit delusional. So anyway, the test results have come back and his white blood cell count is high, and he has some other kind of worrying factors. One of the results though showed that it was looking good that it wasn't leukemia, which is great, but we still need to go and get another blood test and see what's going on. It's just been so hard to see my baby suffering, and it's been really hard to see him kind of regressing in a way, but regressing in a way that I can't help him. And I don't know what it is. He's in pain and I can't help him. I can do a lot, but when you can't help your child, it's pretty heartbreaking. So it's been pretty tough. His behavior's been hard at home because he's been in pain, he's tired, he's dehydrated, so he's having a lot more tantrums, which has been hard on Luca and Naya. Luca, is thinking it's his autism. Of course, it's kind of all mixed in, so it's hard to know. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. And why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I feel like we've built up this channel, and I promised I was going to be honest and show you the good and the bad, and this is the bad. We have had so many wins with Dillon, and we'll get through this again, but you guys are my family. We're all together. And we've built this up together, and you guys are like family, so I wanted to let you know what was going on. So some of the videos from now on are going to be a little bit more real, a little bit more day-to-day life. You can also see what I'm up to. I'm going to update stories. YouTube now have stories, so I'll update those on kind of a every few days basis. And we will be doing more videos where we will be helping you, but right now I need to help my boy get better, and I will keep you updated and I'll let you know what's going on. And then when I get through this, I will make more videos and write another book on how you can, well, hopefully you never have to go through this, but I guess everyone needs a blood test at some point, so I guess I should do a video on that. But for now, I'll just be keeping you updated on what's been happening with Dillon, and you know how I'm supporting Luca and Naya through this as well, because this is honestly the worst time for this to happen as well, because obviously with this COVID-19, everyone's on lockdown, everyone's on quarantine. So when we went into hospital, they actually lost his blood test the first time. And it's like, it took 6 hours to get the blood test from him in the first place. So yeah, he doesn't have COVID-19. They have checked for that. This has just been an ongoing thing since November. But yeah, trying really hard to keep positive, and I'll find a way through this. And I'll find a way of helping Dillon no matter what it is. And, you know, just keep the prayers going. And hopefully it's nothing too serious. And I'll fix him no matter what. That's what we do, right? We fix our kids. So, I'm going to have to go make dinner now and pull this together. But yeah, I hope you guys are well, and thank you for sticking with me. And I'll talk to you in the next few days.